Und damit herzlich willkommen zur letzten Hail Mary dieser Saison, einer ganz besonderen zum Super Bowl. Natürlich ist unser Wettfreund Jonas Georgi wieder mit dabei und einer, der 1999 selbst auf dem Feld stand, unser Hall of Famer Morten Andersen. Morten, great to have you with us on the show for the last time, unfortunately, but it's a special episode, as you can see. I hope you like my outfit.
You look very, very sharp, my
right
friend.
Back at you. You look sharp as well. Morten, let's talk about this Super Bowl weekend. Are you going to be there, or what are your plans?
Yeah, I'm flying out later this week. I have some appearances to make on behalf of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Pre-game show and some parties. I probably won't go to the game because I'm going to fly back late that evening and get back to Atlanta. But yeah, looking forward to seeing a lot of good friends, a lot of my Hall of Fame brothers. One of my old teammates from New Orleans, Mark Patterson's going to be there. So I haven't seen him in years. So it'll be a good reunion and it'll be exciting. There's going to be a lot of people out there, obviously. It's a beautiful, I can't wait to see the stadium. It's beautiful. Yeah. I mean, it's a brand new stadium, SoFi, and it should be a fun weekend.
Morten, the first question is going to be the most important. Who is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Well, I tweeted out that it's the year of the tiger, right? And 2 billion Chinese can't be wrong. So I'm going with year of the tiger. I'm going with the Bengals to beat the Rams on a field goal by Evan McPherson. If he kicks 4 or 5 field goals and Burrows just has an average day and throws a couple of picks, you could feasibly see a kicker become the MVP of the Super Bowl for the first time ever. That would be special. That would be cool.
Yeah. What do you think about the quarterback? If you compare the two quarterbacks, Joe Burrow and Matthew Stafford, how important is this matchup going to be?
Joe Burrow, he's only 25 years old. He's trying to join this exclusive club of quarterbacks who won a Super Bowl within the first 2 years of being a starter. You had Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, and Kurt Warner. So it's a pretty short list. So, I mean, if history tells us, it's probably not going to happen. But Burrow has like all the characteristics that these guys have that I just mentioned. And I talked about the underdog mentality. You know, he transferred from Ohio State to have a chance to play in college. And he's got this swagger, you know, it just a natural born leader. Jamar Chase wasn't dominant against the Chiefs. He only had 6 catches for 54 yards, but Burrow will find his receivers. He'll be mobile enough. I think Jalen Ramsey will be locked up on Chase. That might give T. Higgins, their second receiver, a chance to have a big game. And then you have Evan McPherson, I think, is going to do great. So that's Burrow. He's had a tremendous year. You know, they were only 7-6, I think, with 4 games to go, or 6-7, something like that. And nobody expected Cincinnati to win the division. Then they beat the Ravens, you know, at Baltimore, and they beat the Chiefs at home. And all of a sudden they won their division. And then they had this run in the playoffs. So I love Cincinnati. I love their story. I love their young quarterback. I love what he has on the weapons. I love their front 7 on the defense with Trey Hendrickson, who they brought in from New Orleans as a free agent. He's really, really good. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do, if they can affect some problems for Stafford, if they can get to him a little bit, make him make some mistakes. Stafford, on the other hand, very good. He's got Cooper Kupp. Come on, do I need to say anything else but Cooper Kupp? He's had a year. I mean, leading the league in touchdowns, leading the lead in catches, leading the lead in yards. You know, he's only the 11th receiver to ever do this, and he's been spectacular in the postseason. So that's going to continue. What I like about Cooper Kupp is not really, I love what he's doing, but also I love what he allows Odell Beckham Jr. to do. It frees Odell Beckham up to run his route tree, to just be Odell Beckham. He doesn't have to be the number 1 receiver. And it's hard to believe that he's the second receiver on that football team, but that is what Odell is. Odell Beckham is one of the greatest players at catching the fade route in the end zone, going up and getting the ball at its highest point. That's what he's really good at. Stafford knows to throw to that back shoulder. He throws to that back shoulder. Odell's he has great body awareness in the air. He's going to be able to catch some balls. So look for the red zone. Look for Odell Beckham Jr. on the fade routes, that back shoulder throw you're going to see. And they're going to try to take a lot of underneath stuff that the Bengals will give him in that cover 2 defense. Everything's going to depend on that front 7 for Cincinnati. Can they get some rush on Stafford? If not, it could be a long day, but I still got the Bengals winning in a really tight one. McVay, their coach, I mean, he was out-coached the last time by Bill Belichick in the Super Bowl. I don't think he's going to worry about that. One of his former assistants is Zach Taylor. So that'll be a fun matchup to watch between the Bengals and the Rams. And, we'll see. Matthew Stafford's got to be careful not to make some dumb decisions. He's been known to throw the ball in traffic and give up an easy turnover. So a fumble, not knowing body awareness, where on the field the defenders are. You get head on a swivel. You got to make sure they want to punch that ball out. They know he's pretty loosey-goosey with the football. So should be a heck of a football game, good atmosphere. But again, I have the Bengals just on an Evan McPherson field goal late in the game.
So to sum it up, you're going for the younger team versus the more experienced veterans on the Rams side.
Yeah, I am. And I think because they're underdogs in this game, they've been underdogs the whole way through, really. Their whole season has been the story of the underdog trying to prove everybody wrong. And I think they finished the job next Sunday night. But it should be a good game, and it should be a very close game.
Also Morten setzt ganz klar auf die Bengals. Jonas, wie sind da die Quoten?
Ja, die Buchmacher entgegen Mortens Tipp setzen weniger auf die Bengals. Die haben nämlich Quoten von rund 2,65 und sind damit der klare Underdog in diesem Spiel.
Was sind denn so deine Tipps, oder hast du vielleicht noch 2, 3 gute Wetttipps, auf die man setzen kann?
Ja, also mein Tipp ist ja erstmal die Rams mit den Fans im Rücken und mit dieser Offense, die einfach meiner Meinung nach ein ganzes Stück besser ist. Die Rams haben Quoten von rund 1,50. Des Weiteren könnte man natürlich hier eine Handicap-Wette auch ganz gut ansetzen. Ich denke auch, das wird ein One-Possession-Game, wie Morten schon sagte. Ich gehe sogar so weit, dass die Rams das knapp gewinnen mit minus 3,5 Handicap, Quoten von rund 1,83. Aber auf der anderen Seite, Joe Burrow hat keinen Druck, ist unglaublich cooler Quarterback. Deshalb könnte man auch setzen plus 6,5. Das gibt Quoten von rund 1,69. Oder man geht auf den Receiver Cooper Kupp. Morten hat es angesprochen, ein unglaubliches Jahr, was er da hingelegt hat. Und der hat für Touchdowns Quoten von rund 1,61 und für 2 oder mehr Touchdowns Quoten von rund 3,00. Alle anderen Receiver, ob das jetzt OBJ, ob das jetzt ein T. Higgins ist, die haben alle Quoten von rund 2,0 aufwärts. Alle Informationen aber zu den Receivern und zu den Quarterbacks gibt es natürlich aber auch bei uns auf der Seite bei den Wettfreunden. Da findet ihr alle Informationen rund um den Super Bowl zu den einzelnen Akteuren. Da findet ihr alle Informationen, die wichtig sind.
Was haben denn die Wettfreunde diese Woche noch so geplant? Kannst du uns noch mal einen kurzen Überblick geben, was die Redaktion so vorhat? Es gibt ja einen kleinen Super Bowl Countdown.
Genau, ja. Also zum einen natürlich der klassische Tipp, aber zum anderen wäre natürlich alle möglichen Facetten beleuchtet, ob das jetzt nun die Halftime-Show ist oder ob das jetzt der Cointoss ist oder die einzelnen Akteure, die einzelnen Teams werden nochmal unter die Lupe genommen, genau beleuchtet, wie die sich gegenüberstehen, wer da die besseren Karten hat. Und da wird natürlich alles aufgefahren zu dem besonderen Event.
Ja, und wie gewohnt, auch in der Super Bowl-Folge gibt es von dir, Jonas, unsere Hail Mary.
Meine Hail Mary habe ich mir eine ganz besondere überlegt. Es gibt die Wette bei dem deutschen Wettanbieter Bet365, welches Viertel das punktereichste ist. Und da gehe ich ganz klar auf das dritte Viertel. Ja, weil da entscheidet sich meistens das Spiel und da geben die Mannschaften Vollgas. Und da gibt es Quoten von rund 6,0, dass das punktereichste Viertel des Super Bowl 56 ist.
So, das war tatsächlich schon die letzte Hail Mary für diese Saison. Wir bedanken uns bei allen, die mit dabei waren, vor allem unseren Experten Jonas und unseren Experten Morten. Morten, thanks you were with us the whole postseason. It was a lot of fun and I hope to see you next season again.
Ja, vielen Dank, es war viel Spaß.
And your German is great. Maybe we're gonna do
wir können zurückkommen nächstes Jahr, ja?
Vielen Dank dir.
Noch eine Hail Mary.
Vielen Dank dir, Morten. Mach's gut. Bis dahin.
Thank you. Tschüss.
Ja, Morten, vielen Dank dir auf jeden Fall. Wer natürlich noch mehr von Morten Andersen sehen und hören will, dem sei sein Podcast The Great Day in Nation empfohlen. Jede Woche eine neue Folge auf Vegas Insider TV. Diese Woche war zum Beispiel Eli Manning zu Gast. Ansonsten bleibt mir noch vielen Dank zu sagen an alle, die dieses Format möglich gemacht haben, an wettfreunde.net, Martin Huber, Philipp Stotthahn, Tom Fütterer, Elias Bartel von Drop-in TV, der Produktionsfirma. Vielen Dank natürlich an Jonas Georgi und wir sehen uns dann hoffentlich zur neuen NFL-Saison wieder. Ansonsten noch bis dahin viel Spaß beim Super Bowl.